Hey there, it's 4:20 p.m. here in the Howling Moon Studios, Junior, in Northern California. I hope you've had a really good week. Actually, it's been a few weeks since I've been here because Moonalice has been out on the road, which has been huge fun, notwithstanding a serious COVID outbreak that set us back pretty far. But you know, we got a chance to try some things we haven't played in a long time because when you're down a few people, you have to do whatever you can to make the show work. And as it turned out, things went really, really well. And the really good news, the only news that matters, is that everybody's healthy again. And that's so important. But it's also a tremendous reminder that, we may want to be done with COVID, but it for sure does not want to be done with us. We had 5 people in the band who had gotten all the way into calendar 2023 without getting COVID. And as of now, everybody's had it once, and one person's had it twice. So we're all going to remain vigilant, and I hope you will do the same. But let's play some music. To lead a better life, I need my love to be here, making each day of the year, changing my life with a wave of her hand. Nobody can deny that there's something there, running my hands through her hair, both of us thinking how good it could be. Somebody's speaking, she doesn't know he's there. I want her everywhere. When she's beside me, I know I need never care. To love her is to need her everywhere, knowing that love is to share. Each one believing that love never dies, watching her eyes, hoping I'm always there. I want her everywhere. When she's beside me, I know I need never care. To love her is to need her everywhere, knowing that love is to share. Each one believing that love never dies, watching her eyes, hoping I'm always there, to be there and everywhere, here, there, and everywhere. So if you were not able to get out and see us at all over the last 2 weeks, I would encourage you to go to moonalice.com and check out the archive video from the show on June 3rd at Sweetwater. That was a really fun one, and that was the first time that Moonalice has played an acoustic set in a really long time. And I can't even tell you how much fun that was. It was just huge. And we've been recording all of these acoustic tracks, so we're very much in a kind of an acoustic frame of mind. And the thing about doing an acoustic set followed by an electric set is that, you can really, it's like 2 shows in one. And I'm sure that we'll do this again. Sweetwater is such a great venue for doing that because it sounds so good, has such a great sound system. And we just had a ball. And I'd encourage you to watch it. I leave before dawn, I'm in meetings to midnight. Work a really long day. This kind of life gets in the way of relationships, a lot of work and not much play. Thoughts on my mind have been there for a while, but I didn't know how to say. Each time I think my heart might disappear without a trace. You're there with me, we're still in the same place. Won't you be my silver lining? Won't you chase the storms away? I need you now so much more than ever. Won't you take me, find my way? Laying in bed, tossing and turning, waiting for the sun to rise. Just before 5, we're alone in the darkness, still can't see your eyes. I need to change, I need to find equilibrium, I don't need what money buys. Each time I wonder how my life got twisted up like this. You're there with me, you saved me with a kiss. You to be my silver lining, won't you chase the storms away? I need you now so much more than ever, won't you help me find my way? You know you are my silver lining when I have a cloudy day. You are the only friend I need when things don't go my way. You know you are my guiding light, I owe you more than I can pay. Thank you for being there, I can always count on you. Sometimes even happy dreams come true. Thank you for being there, I can always count on you. Sometimes even happy dreams come true. Thank you for being my silver lining, you chase the storms away. I love you now so much more than ever, won't you help me find my way? Oh, won't you help me find my way? Oh, won't you help me find my way? Please help me. Tentacles of darkness squeeze out the light. Shadows cannot hold their picket line. From every nook and cranny, jagged shards of glass, ready to waste with undue haste and undefended mind. But what can you do? But what can you do? Sparks, waves, and lightning jump across the sky, distorting all the objects in your view. From every nook and cranny, kaleidoscope and swirls, nothing you see can possibly be such a funky shade of blue. But what can you do? But what can you do? tunnel, you say something good is bound to come along. There's a light at the end of the tunnel, but to me it looks like an oncoming train. But it looks like an oncoming train. Pressure, pressure, building my degrees, crushing peace of mind like the dust beneath your feet. From every nook and cranny, and I get set to fall. There need to be and none to be the hope of true relief. But what can you do? But what can you do? There's a light at the end of the tunnel. You say something good is bound to come along. There's a light at the end of the tunnel, but to me it looks like an oncoming train. Yes, it looks like an oncoming train. Yes, it looks like an oncoming train. Yes, it looks like an oncoming train. So we hadn't been playing that many shows, obviously, and there were quite a few people who had not been able to see us for a while, and a few of them didn't realize that a baby boom had broken out in Moonalice, and that Chloe is expected to give birth basically a month from now. And this will be her second child. And, it's a beautiful thing. And the thing I will say, and I think this is just amazing, is how somehow Chloe, even though she's 8 months pregnant, and Erica, who's just had her second child, have just totally been there. And, it's, it's been a blessing because we like having all these beautiful voices in the band, and I think they like doing it. Anyway, the long and short of that is that I'm incredibly happy about Moonalice these days, just because such a wonderful group of people and doing such cool things together. Busted flat, Baton Rouge, waiting for a train, feeling nearly faded as my jeans. Bobby ride the diesel down just before it rained, took us all the way to New Orleans. Well, I took my hop on out of my dirty red bandana. I was blowing sad while Bobby sang the blues. Well, there's a windshield wiper slapping time and Bobby clapping hands. We sang dear every song that driver knew. Freedom's just another word for nothing left to do. Nothing ain't worth nothing, but it's free. Feeling good was easy load when Bobby sang the blues. Feeling good was good enough for me. Good enough for me and Bobby McGee. From the coal mines of Kentucky to the California sun, Bobby shared the secrets of my soul. Standing right beside me, Lord, through everything I've done, Bobby's body kept me from the cold. But then somewhere near Salinas, Lord, I let her slip away. Looking for that home, I hope she finds it. Well, I trade on my tomorrows for a single yesterday. Holding Bobby's body close to mine. Freedom's just another word for nothing left to lose. Nothing is all she left for me. Feeling good was easy load when Bobby sang the blues. Feeling good was good enough for me. Good enough for me, Bobby McGee. La-di-da-di-da-di-da-da-da. La-di-da-di-da. La-di-da-di-da-da. Bobby McGee. La-di-da-di-da-di-da. La-di-da-di-da. La-di-da-da-da-da. Bobby McGee. Freedom, just another word for nothing left to lose. Nothing was all she left for me. Feeling good was easy load when Bobby sang the blues. Feeling good was good enough for me. Good enough for me and Bobby McGee. Nickel is a nickel, a dime is a dime. I need a new gal, she won't mind. Tell me how long, and do I have to wait? Can I get you now? Must I hesitate? The eagle on the dollar said, in God we trust. Man, oh man, you want to see that dollar first. Tell me how long, and do I have to wait? Can I get you now? Must I hesitate? Well, if Bonnie was the ocean and I was a duck, swim to the bottom, I'd never come up. Tell me how long, and do I have to wait? Can I get you now? Must I hesitate? hesitating stockings got them hesitating shoes. Lord, oh Lord, I got the hesitation blues. Tell me how long do I have to wait? Can I get you now? Must I hesitate? Can I get you now? Must I hesitate? The sun came up this morning and caught me by surprise. A desperate question I answered, a hungry baby cries. City lights still shimmer as traffic weaves its way. Life goes on but not the same. It's different today. In my mind you'll always be a young man finding gold. In every situation your warmth would melt the gold. I tried to share my greatest gift, to put your mind at ease. Worry that I may have missed the forest and the trees. Let your burdens disappear. Let the door swing close. No more struggle, no more fear. At your angle of repose. The sun came up this morning, stillness in the air. Another answer question, a hungry truth laid bare. Your lighthouse fire guides me here from far away. Your melodies inspire me when emotions fray. Let your burdens disappear. Let the door swing close. Struggle, no more fear. At your angle of repose. When the sun comes up this morning in the evening time, another frail fragment, another truth laid bare. My wattage isn't epic, so hear me when I say, I hope in time to shine as bright as you shine today. Let your burdens disappear. Let the door swing close. No more struggle, no more fear at your angle of repose. Let your burdens disappear, let the door swing close. No more struggle, no more fear at your angle of repose. At your angle of repose. Wash your hands of my fingerboard, baby, then let your pinkies dry. Let you hold my fuzzy peaches if you let me taste your pie. You may hold my peaches, baby, you may drive my car. In my constellation, baby, you know you're the brightest star. You can take all my money, honey, you got to take me as well. Wouldn't know how to live without you, but then you never can tell. You still stir my sugar, baby, you still lick my jaw. 'Cause in my constellation, baby, you know you're the brightest star. I will clean your chimney, baby, when you need your ashes hot. I'll unclog your carburetor, baby, when your car has stalled. You may try to leave me, baby, you won't get too far. In my constellation, baby, you know you're the brightest star. I know we'll grow old together, two sweet peas in a pod. Lovey-dovey, senior citizens may strike some as hard. Well, I would do whatever you ask, I'll follow you to Mars. 'Cause in my constellation, baby, I need you now, I don't mean maybe. In my constellation, baby, in my constellation, baby, you know you're the brightest. You've always been the brightest. You are the brightest star. Have you seen the old man outside the closed down market? kicking up the papers with his worn-out shoes. In his eyes you see no pride, hand held loosely by his side. Yesterday's paper telling yesterday's news. So how can you tell me that you're lonely and say for you that the sun don't shine? Let me take you by the hand and lead you through the streets of London. I'll show you something that'll make you change your mind. Have you seen the old girl who walks through the streets of London? Dirt in her hair, her clothes all in rags. She's no time for talking, she just keeps right on walking, carrying her home in 2 carrier bags. So how can you tell me that you're lonely and say for you that the sun don't shine? Let me take you by the hand and lead you through the streets of London. I'll show you something that'll make you change your mind. In the all-night cafe at 11:15, same old man is sitting on his own. In our winter city, the rain cries a little pity for one more forgotten hero in a world that doesn't care. So how can you tell me that you're lonely and say for you that the sun don't shine? Through the streets of London, I'll show you something that'll make you change your mind. Something in the way she moves attracts me like no other lover. Something in the way she woos me. I don't want to leave her now. You know I believe in how somewhere in her smile she knows that I don't need no other lover. Something in her style that shows me don't want to leave her now. You know I believe in how you're asking me, my love grow. I don't know, I don't know. You stick around, now it may show. I don't know, I don't know. Something in the things she shows me. I don't want to leave her now. You know I believe in how. So actually, I want to take a moment and just talk about what's going on now, because it's been a weird week, right? I mean, folks back in New York on, I guess it was Tuesday of this week, the air quality index, I think, went up to like 175 in New York. And I saw this guy from the New York Times, editorial page guy from the New York Times, so big deal guy there, tweeted out like, oh my God, nothing like this has ever happened in America before. And the response to that was pretty hilarious, because people from basically Vancouver down to Monterey all sent photographs of days in the past, say, 3 years when the air quality index was between 350 and 500. And basically went, dude, welcome to the club. But please go on, because if this causes you guys to take climate change more seriously, then we're all for it. We don't need credit for being there early. We just need you guys to take climate change seriously. And, that was a, pretty wild thing. And I feel terrible for the folks back east, because any time air quality is bad, that's terrible for everybody. And obviously got a lot worse, right? I think on Wednesday, parts of New York City were around 400, which was the way it was out here, when the fires were really bad. And it's exactly the same cause, right? In this case, it was coming down from Canada. And one thing I was really happy to see was the way that the U.S. sent fire people to Canada to help put it out, because I think they had 400 different fires going in Quebec alone. And that was that they knew about. God knows how many there were that they didn't know about. And, it's like, wow, this is, this climate change thing is real. And, obviously, meanwhile, the Republicans in Congress are, they did something that hadn't happened in, it certainly hadn't happened in like 15 or 20 years. They actually couldn't get a rule passed in order to bring a bill to the floor of the House. And this is with them in control, which is like, to put it bluntly, that never happens, right? Or almost never happens. And in this particular case, it was really ugly. And it's like, you go, guys, like, Canada's on fire and the whole Northeast is buried in smoke. And you guys can't even, like, do the most basic element of your job. And, it's been that way for a while, but it just gets worse and worse, and it's really too bad. And then, meanwhile, all these just insane people in the what's called artificial intelligence, what's really, basically computational statistics world, are out there talking about the existential risk from AI, which is, that is just pure BS. It's basically a rhetorical trick to make you believe that AI is inevitable and that there's nothing they can do about it. It's like a more powerful force than they are, which is complete nonsense. There are two problems with what they're saying. The first is that obviously they're in complete control of what happens, and they could stop it anytime they wanted. But maybe just as important, the path they're on is not a path that takes you to that kind of threat. They're making BS products, and what they're doing is real-time damage to, it's basically they're creating disinformation machines. They're creating things that are going to harm all of the disadvantaged people in our society. And, it's going to be more of the same. It's going to be like social networking or crypto, but on steroids. And, they're obviously not going to regulate themselves, and we have to stop pretending like we don't have agency here. We do. We need to stop this. And we need to make sure that people understand that if they can't produce a product that's safe and demonstrate ahead of time that it's safe, they shouldn't be allowed to do anything at all. From that, I'm going to go to an industry that used to be unsafe and sometimes still is, but we at least did something to make it generally safe. I'm talking about railroads. She got the kitty, let me a mule to ride. She got the kitty, left me a mule to ride. My baby got the kitty, left me a mule to ride. The train left the station, I put on behind. I'm crazy about her, that hard-headed woman of mine. Now my baby, she's long, but good God almighty, she's tall. My baby, she's long, but good God almighty, she's tall. Well, my baby, she's long, my baby, she's tall. Sleeps with her head in the kitchen, her feet out in the hall. I'm crazy about her, that hard-headed woman of mine. Love my baby, she's so fine. I wish she'd come and see me sometime. You don't believe I love her, look at the hole I'm in. You don't believe I love her, look at the fool I've been. She got the kitty, left me a mule to ride. She got the kitty, left me a mule to ride. Now my baby got the kitty, left me a mule to ride. The train left the station, I put in behind. I'm crazy about her, that hard-headed woman of mine. I love my baby, she's so fine. I wish she'd come and see me sometime. Don't believe I love her, look at the fool I've been. You don't believe I love her, look at the hole I'm in. She got the kitty, left me a mule to ride. She got the kitty, left me a mule to ride. She got the kitty, left me a mule to ride. The train left the station, I put him behind. I'm crazy about her, that hard-headed woman of mine. Well, I'm crazy about her, that hard-headed woman of mine. Yes, I'm crazy about her, that hard-headed woman of mine. Since it costs a lot to win, he more to lose. You and me bound to spend some time wondering what to choose. Go show, you don't ever know. Watch each card play, now play it slow. Wait until the head deal come round. Don't you let that deal go down, no, no, no. Well, I'm gambling hereabouts for 10 good solid years. If I told you all that went down, would it would burn off both of your ears? Go show, you don't ever know. Watch each card you play, now play it slow. Wait till the head deal come round. Don't you let that deal go down, no, no, no. Since you bought that wine for me, tightened up my shoes, I hate to leave you sitting there composing lonesome blues. Go show, you don't ever know. Watch each card you play, now play it slow. Wait until the head D come round. Don't you let the head D go down, no, no, no. Since it costs a lot to win and even more to lose, I'm there wondering what to choose. Go show, you don't ever know. Watch each card to play, now play it slow. Wait till the head D come round. Don't you let the head D go down. Wait till the head D come round. Don't you let the head D go down. Wait till the head D come round. Don't you let the head D go down. Wait till the head D come round. Don't you let the head D go down. No, no, no. So I think all of you know that these Saturday stream shows are a direct outgrowth of the quarantine sessions that Jason and I started with Patrick on the first day of quarantine back in 2020. We did 420 consecutive days of live streams. And sometimes it would be Jason, sometimes it would be me, sometimes it would be the two of us together. Sometimes we'd have other people, you know. Sometimes the T-Sisters would do something. Sometimes all of Moonalice would be there. We had a lot of different variants of this whole thing. In fact, the very first one was Lebo and Jason and me. And I don't know how many different configurations we had, but we went 420 consecutive days, sometimes with more than one session a day. Started with incredibly primitive technology off an iPhone, and then moved up to this robotic camera that Patrick controls from San Diego. And we built a really lovely community around this. And it gave me real hope. I don't know about you guys, but it really got me through a very dark, year and a quarter that we were doing it. And obviously I've kept doing, streams, not once every week, but trying to do it most weeks when we weren't touring or Patrick wasn't busy doing something else. Well, I just found out from watching the video from Saturday's Sweetwater show and reading the comments that one of the people who had joined that community very early on, was there almost every day, died very suddenly, I guess last week. Peggy Bresnick Kendler, who was somebody, I don't think I ever actually met her in person, but I know exactly who she was. And, I think we traded emails, and a beautiful human being. She was a person who had 2 graduate degrees. She was involved in library science, and education, which was really amazing. And music was her passion. She has 2 children, Jesse and Lizzie, a brother, Jeffrey. And, she had a heart attack and died. And it's like a complete reminder of, why we have to make the most of every moment. Recognize that life is precious and that the people around us are all precious and that we don't know what everybody's going through. And so it really helps if we can be generous and kind all the time. And I think that the community that's grown up around this is exactly that way. So, I have a song that I do to honor the memory of the people in our lives who move on. And I'm going to do this one here for Peggy. I heard there was a magic chord that Elvis played and it pleased the Lord. You don't really care for music, do you? It goes like this: the fourth, the fifth, the minor fall, the major lift, the baffled king composing hallelujah, 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 hallelujah. Faith was strong, but you needed proof. You saw her bathing on the roof. Her beauty and the moonlight overthrew you. She tied you to your kitchen chair. She broke your throne. She cut your hair. From your lips she drew the hallelujah, 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 hallelujah. Baby, I've been here before. I know this room, and I've walked the floor. You know I lived alone before I knew ya. I seen your flag on the marble arch. Love is not a victory march, it's a cold, it's a broken hallelujah, 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 hallelujah. Say I took the name in vain. I don't even know the name. And if I did, well really, what's it to you? The blaze of light in every word, it doesn't matter what you heard, the holy or the broken hallelujah, hallelujah, hallelujah. Did my best, it wasn't much. Couldn't feel, so I tried to touch. Told the truth, I didn't mean to fool you. And even though it all went wrong, I knew before the Lord of Song with nothing on my tongue but hallelujah, hallelujah, hallelujah. Hallelujah, 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 hallelujah. Fare thee well, Peggy. Just know that one day we will join you. We'll sit around the campfire and sing songs together. Love you so. Treadly for sailoring, looms to lay 50 cents. No phone, no boo, no pets. I ain't got no cigarettes. I but 2 hours of pushing broom by the 8 by 12 4-bedroom. Mama, minor means by no means king of the road. 3rd boxcar midnight train, destination Bangor, Maine. Old worn out suit and shoes, I don't pay no union dues. I smoke old stogies I have found, short but not too big around. Minor means by no means king of the road. I know every engineer on every train, and all of the women and all of their names, and every handout in every town, and every door that isn't locked when no one's around. I say, treadly for sailoring, room to let 50 cents. No phone, no boo, no pets. I ain't got no cigarettes. I but 2 hours of pushing broom by 8 by 12 4-bedroom. Mama, minor means by no means king of the road, king of the road, king of the road. This one's for Patrick. Me and a friend were walking down the street, just trying to beat the heat. We were out just to have some summer fun. We were nearly run over by a Winnebago full of nuns, chasing sinners through the night. Gonna get every transgressor inside. Gonna put up a holy fight on through the endless night. Talk about a Winnebago full of nuns. La, 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 la. Winnebago full of nuns. They were out to get God's work done in a Winnebago full of nuns. Sister Teresa's at the wheel. The whole ordeal seems so unreal. Father O'Malley's in the back, and he's taking down the number of that black Cadillac. What's he do? He sends it ahead by CB. Go breaker, go 19. Gonna notify every religious RV. Gonna send out a holy APB on through the endless sea. Talk about a Winnebago full of nuns. La 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 la, Winnebago full of nuns. They were out to get God's work done in a Winnebago full of nuns. A paint job looks so damn professional. It's even got a built-in confessional. They're gonna get you sooner or later, they've got holy water in their radiator. Talk about a Winnebago full of nuns. La da da da, Winnebago full of nuns. They were out to get God's work done in a Winnebago full of nuns. Well, they do it, 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 they do it. In God's name, they do it, 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 they do it. In God's name, they do it, 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 they do it. In God's name, they do it, 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 they do it. In God's name. Wake up, mama, turn your lamp down low. Wake up, mama, turn your lamp down low. Well, you ain't got 'em down, Uncle John from your door. When I woke up this morning, I had a Statesboro blues. Woke up this morning, I had the Statesboro blues. Well, I look in the corner, Uncle John had them too. Well, my mama died and left me, Papa died and left me. Ain't good looking, baby, but someone sweet and kind. Word, I'm going to the country. Do you wanna go? But if you can't make it, baby, your sister Lucy said she'd go. Well, I love that woman better than any woman I've ever seen. Well, I love that woman better than any woman I've ever seen. Well, she looked like a king and I treat her like a doggone queen. Well, wake up, mama, turn your lamp down low. Mama, turn your lamp down low. Well, ain't got no problem, turn Uncle John from your door. Well, you ain't got no love, turn Uncle John from your door. Thank you. And I really appreciate the opportunity to play for you, and especially to play for Peggy, because, again, we are a community, we're a family, we're a tribe, and we have to stick together. I want to let you know about some future concerts. On July 21st, we're going to be in Nevada playing at the Summer Concert on the Green Series, so that's a freebie in Nevada, and we hope that we'll have a huge turnout for that. Then we're going to go to Alaska. So if you're up in Alaska, there are a bunch of shows up there. First in Haines, then I think Ninilchik, and then of course at the, on the Kenai Peninsula. And then we're back in the Bay Area for August 18th for the Oakland A's. We are going to miss the Giants Jerry Garcia Day. So we're going to instead play the A's. And that should be really fun, and we're really excited about that. That'll be, weirdly, we won't be playing on the dugout. We're going to be playing in the plaza that's between the basketball arena and the baseball stadium. And, you know, baseball is really fun, and being there is really great. And, you know, the great thing about the A's is, you know, you don't have to spend any money, just get great seats. So we hope you'll all come out for that. We're going to have a few shows, we hope, between there and early September. And then it'll be quiet for Moonalice, especially in from mid-September into October, because Barry, I think, is going out with Wolf Brothers. Jason's going to be with Jackson Brown. And so we will, you know, we'll try to get our shows in before that, and then a few of them after that. So thank you so very, very much for watching the show, and love to everybody. And again, keep Peggy in your hearts, and I hope the memory of her brings both comfort and inspiration to everybody. Take care. Thank you very much.